This is MasonWebTV, powered by HCC.
Well, good afternoon, and welcome to the Fast Pitch Field on the campus of Shelton High School for MasonWebTV, powered by HCC's Spring Sports Game of the Week. I'm Dietrich Allen. Today we feature a South Sound Conference softball matchup between the Yelm Tornadoes and the Shelton Highclimbers. The Highclimbers come into today's game with an 8-7 overall record, 4-6 in the SSC. Shelton has won 3 of their last 4 games and is coming off Monday's 12-0 loss at Gig Harbor, the number 2 team in the conference. The Climbers are currently 5th in the standings. The Tornadoes are undefeated with a 16-0 record. Yelm is the top team in the conference and is coming off Monday's 13-0 blanking of Central Kitsap. On average, the Tornadoes have beaten their opponents by nearly 10 runs a game. This will be the second game of the season between Yelm and Shelton. The Tornadoes beat the Highclimbers 11-1 on April 12th. As the regular season starts to wrap up, every game becomes more critical when it comes to seeding into the postseason. So can Shelton pull off the upset, or will Yelm continue to dominate? We'll find out shortly as the lineups and the first pitch are coming up. It's high school softball. The Yelm Tornadoes at the Shelton Highclimbers next on MasonWebTV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications, connecting you via broadband, video, and voice. Are you unhappy with your current Wi-Fi or internet service? Why not try the locals' choice, HCC? For a limited time, get $15 off any new broadband connection for 4 months. Save more. Add IPTV for half off. Some restrictions may apply. Happy Wi-Fi, happy life. Call or click today, 360-898-2481 or hcc.net. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
I lost my mother to a drunk driver. She taught me to be kind and good and strong. Be a positive force in a sometimes cruel world. I want to do everything I can to keep Washington a beautiful place. For my children, for your children. Become a Washington State Trooper.
Back at Highclimber Fast Pitch Field, I'm Dietrich Allen. Starting lineups. Lineups, batting orders are going to be announced here shortly. Let's just listen in.
31, Allie Choate.
So leading off for the Tornadoes, Allie Choate. Mackenzie Moore will follow.
Second base, number 5, Jaden Ells. Left fielder, number 20, Carly Nelson. At first base, number 27, Drea Schweyer. Pitching, number 23, Taylor Cutler. Number 17, Haley Brown. At catcher, number 12, Taylor Gupser. Number 14, third baseman, Savannah Hyder. And number 32, right field, Sage Farrell. Rounding out the team, number 2, Adriana Viveros. Number 3, Sierra Brown. Number 7, Kayla Drocht. Managers are Alicia Nelson, Ella Cabot. And the coaches are Lindsey Walton, Terrence Smith, Mark Thompson. Welcome, Young. For the Highclimbers. Starting in right field, number 5, Hallie Garrick. At left field, number 15, Erica Ayala. Playing shortstop today, number 29, Natalie Albaugh. At third, number 22, Maddie Mishon. On the mound today, number 8, Alex Walters. Second base, number 1, Taylor Gooley. Number 21, center fielder, Taylor Rassler. Catching, number 2, Malia Walsh. And first base, number 5, Megan Evans. The rest of the team, number 11, Laura Henry. Number 12, Taylor Coleman. Number 7, Chloe Goldie. Coaches are Kim Goldsby, Mike Albaugh. Jordan Crumbles and Maddie Gaw.
So that's your start, your lineups for the games. So leading off for the Tornadoes will be Ali Choate, Mackenzie Moore, and Jaden Ells. So the first three batters faced who will get to see Alexander Walters in the pitching circle. We'll be right back with the first pitch. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
There will be a home.
Other TV providers force you to sign a long-term contract. Then you're stuck with years of second-rate service. Hood Canal Communications delivers stunning HD, plus bundled savings on super-fast internet and home phone, with no long-term contracts. It's all backed by an exceptional team of local service professionals. No contracts, no nonsense, just great service. Don't get stuck with a contract. Visit hcc.net to learn more.
He's on his way.
He doesn't even know that we're here.
Is he okay? Please tell me he's okay.
Laura,
Okay, try to call him again.
there's no signal.
Try.
Nothing's working.
Well, just
Everything's
try.
down.
This is so bad. He's out there by himself.
Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov.
And we're back. The fast pitch field at Shelton High School for Yelm and Shelton. The teams are in very similar colors, so it might be difficult to determine who is up because they're both red jerseys and black pants. However, the Highclimbers have pinstripes and the Tornadoes have white stripes along the sides. Pinstripes across for the Highclimbers. So due up is Ali Choate. And we are about ready to get underway here. Let's see if we can keep a connection and have a great big ball game here. And as Kim Goldsby is going to trot back to her dugout. They're not really dugouts here at the Highclimber fast pitch. But here we go. So you have Taylor Razzler out in center field, Erica Ayala in left, Haley Garrick in right, and Natalie Alba. The shortstop, Tea Guli, and second base, Maddie Meacham, third. And you know what? I didn't put in who's on first. As Choate is getting ready. And let's see here. That would be Evans. I'm sorry. Defensively, Evans. First pitch. Getting ready for that first pitch. And we're still waiting. First pitch is ball. As the Choate did show bunt and pulled it back. Second pitch on the way. And again in the ball two. Seems to be quite a quite a crowd coming in here. How are you doing, sir? Different position for being. Next pitch, ball three. So 3-0 the count. I'm gonna be eliminating one of my cameras altogether here. Next pitch, and that is a walk. So we have one on. And one walk given up. Next batter,
Shortstop Mackenzie Moore.
Mackenzie Moore. Shortstop. She shows bunt. And that ball's in the dirt, and on the way over to second will be Choate. So 1-0 is the count. So one on, nobody out here, just underway. Next pitch. That's a ball 2. It's a 2-0. Now, Yelm has been very impressive. I mean, they outscored one team 27-1, I believe, early in the season. Their closest game was like the first one, which was a 2-1 victory over, I believe it was WF West. So they've been kind of dominant, and that's a ball 3. So 7 pitches for Walters, and 7 balls have been called. Next pitch on the way. And there's another walk, so 2 walks given up, so 2 on, nobody out for the Tornadoes in top of the first inning here. And that brings up second baseman Jaden Ells. And the first pitch to Ells, there's a strike, something that Alexandra Walters needed was a strike. So 2 on, nobody out, and an 0-1 count to Ells. Next pitch. Ooh, that one goes to the backstop. All the runners will head to advance at base. So if Chodover on third, Moore on second, and 1-1 is the count. Nobody out. 2 runners in scoring position. Next pitch. High swing and a miss. Strike 2 called. So 1-2 is the count. And 1-2 pitch is swatted out of play. The third baseline. Count remains 1-2. Nobody out, 2 on for Yelm in the opening half inning. Their first trip to the plate here. And the batter is Jaden Ells. Next pitch high, hits the backstop. Runners stay. So that evens the count out at 2-2. Next pitch. Ooh, inside goes off. Hit the batter actually. As a hit the batter, so the bases are now loaded. And that brings up
Left fielder Carly Nelson.
Carly Nelson. With the sacks loaded, top of the first inning, Yelm doing their damage, doing what they do. Pitch is high, ball 1, nice look over at third by Walsh to keep Choate in there. Next pitch on the way. That's another ball. 2 balls, no strikes. So the 2-0 pitch with, it's a ball 3. So Walters has thrown a bunch of pitches here, and only 2 of them have been strikes. Another haul, that will walk in run. So it's now 1-0. Yelm. The conference at the mound for the Highclimbers. So the bases remain loaded with one in. And they're ready to get the next batter, which happens to be number 27. Get the right name here. Andrea Schweier. That's what it is, Schweier. And she is the first baseman, as they say. So the sacks are loaded. Pitch, and that's another ball.
At that first baseman, Freya Schweier.
I'm not poaching it in there. It's got to be a ball. Next pitch goes to the backstop, and that'll be another one in. So that adds one more. Catch it for me. There we go. Two. And we have two balls. There's runners on second and third. That would be Els and Nelson. Schweier is the batter, with Yelm leading 2-0. That last pitch was another ball. Another high one, and that loads the bases up again. And that brings up number 23, Taylin Coulter.
Taylin Cutler.
Cutler, excuse me. And Cutler is the pitcher of note for the Yelm Tornadoes when we get to see that. So we got a ball one. And the bases are still loaded, or actually loaded again for the second time here. 2 in, 3 on, nobody out. Top of the first inning. Shelton Highclimbers versus the Yelm Tornadoes. Another ball called there. So 2 and nothing. 2 and no. 2-0 is the score. Beautiful day. I heard it was 72 degrees here at the ball field. Next pitch. High, goes hit the backstop. Runners will attempt to go, but then go back. So that's 3-0. Alex Walters struggling early on. With 2 runs in, and she's only thrown 2 strikes. The rest have been balls, and she's hit a couple of batters, or actually one batter. There's a pop-up, out of play. You gotta keep up. So there's a strike. So 3-1. It's Capal's Air Sports. Twin, I think it was a twin honor goes overhead. So it's 3-1. The count, nobody out. 3 on for the Tornadoes. Next pitch. That's a strike 2 call. So like the count is now full for Cutler. Haley Cutler. Sorry, Taylin Cutler. And she goes down swinging. So that brings 1 out, 3 on. And the next batter is Brown. Haley Brown is the next batter. 2-0, Yelm on top. 3 on, 1 away. And the first pitch is a ball. Next pitch to Brown. Has is low. Let's roll that one in. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. 3 on. Got Ells, Nelson, and Schweier. Good looking third, second, and first. Next pitch, there's a chopper. Walters gloves it, throws it over to first. That'd be Evans, and that makes 2 away, but the run does come in. So another run adds in. There's 2 outs. And it's 3-0.
Taylor Gubser.
Yelm. And brings up, let's see, who's up there? Number 12, Taylor Gubser, the catcher. And our first pitch here. Just pop up against, actually, the next pitch. Now we have 2-2, I believe. That's a count. So 2-2 with 3 on and 2 away. Pitch on the way outside. Ball 3, ball count goes full. So runners on second and third, Nelson and Schweier. Nelson's on third, Schweier is on second, and the batter is Gubser. And I think she got a piece of that one. Still 2-2. Okay, I'm all wrong. This is 2-2, not 3-2. Okay, now I'm caught up. 2-2 is the count. Next pitch on the way. It's a hit over the first basewoman's head, and 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And Gubser is over with a double. So that makes it 5-0.
Pitch running, number 7, Taylor Drack. And up to that, number 14, Savannah Hyder.
And Savannah Hyder is the batter now, with 5 runs in, and a runner at second. And the first pitch is swung on and knocked against the backstop for strike 1. Next pitch on the way, that's way high, and looks like Gubser will move over to third. Actually, no, it's 1-1. Next pitch on the way. There's a swing and a belt deep to center field. No real worry for Taylor Rassler, and that'll end the inning, but the damage has been done. The Yelm Tornadoes get 5 runs on 1 hit, and they leave 1. And we head to the Highclimber half of the first. 5-0 Yelm. Be right back. This is MasonWebTV, powered by HCC.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, I have questions.
Prescription drugs aren't as bad as street drugs, right?
Weed's legal, isn't it?
Drinking is worse than smoking weed.
Isn't it? Why
is heroin so addictive?
Molly just makes you feel happy.
I have questions.
Mom,
Dad, did you ever try drugs?
They're going to ask. Be ready. Go to drugfree.org. A message from Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
Well, it's now time for the Highclimber half of the first inning, the bottom of the first inning, 5-0 Yelm. And leading off for the Highclimbers will be Hallie Garrick, followed by, that's right here, 15 is now Erica Ayala, and then Natalie Alba.
Leading off for the Highclimbers, number 25, right fielder, Hallie Garrick.
So Garrick will step in, and she is facing Cutler in the pitching circle. First pitch is a strike. Oops, it's supposed to be one. And there's a swing and a miss on strike 2, so 0-2. Next pitch on the way. That one's low, ball 1. 1-2 the count. To the leadoff batter for Shelton, Hallie Garrick. Playing right field. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and down goes Garrick. So 1 away. And that brings up Erica Ayala. Strike 1 called. And Cutler taking her time. The next pitch on the way. That one's a little high. Is that a ball? Yeah, it was a ball. 1-1. A little high. But the home plate umpire asked for a little help. Second pitch, strike 2. 1-2. To Ayala. Alba is on deck for the Highclimbers. Next pitch, that one's in the dirt. Nice stop by Taylor Goopser. 2-2 the count. 1 away. Bottom of the first, Yelm up 5. Shelton first at bat. Next pitch. That one's popped up. Look out, heads up. Ooh. Still alive is Ayala. But that one ping-ponged around here in the stands in front of us. Look out for a camera. So it's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. And Ayala strikes out. So now there's 2 away. Brings up Alba.
Number 29, shortstop, Natalie Alba.
Pitch. Whew. That's a pretty pitch. Wow. Next pitch. Keeping guessing a little bit high. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Shelton's Natalie Alba to bat here for the Highclimbers. 2 away here, bottom of the first, 5-0. There's a swing and a miss. Wow. 2-1.
Keep it hot, Bugsy.
Next pitch in the dirt. Another great stop by Goopser. I'm impressed with both these young ladies, the pitcher and the catcher. So 2-2 to Alba. 2 away. Pitch. Ball 3, full count. Just nicked it, just a little bit off the outside corner. So full count coming. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes Alba. 1-2-3 of the Highclimbers. We head to the second. Yelm up 5-0. This is MasonWebTV, powered by HCC.
If you are interested in how our local government works, MasonWebTV, powered by HCC, gives you the opportunity to watch our elected officials in action. Every Tuesday, you can watch the Mason County Commission. These live broadcasts air at 9 a.m., except on the fourth Tuesday of a month when the County Commission meets at 6 p.m. You can also watch the County Commissioners online at your leisure or tune into a rebroadcast on Hood Canal Communications local channel. MasonWebTV, powered by HCC, is the only place to find this type of in-depth coverage.
Vehicle collisions are the #1 killer of teens in the U.S., taking 8 young lives every day. And speeding is a factor in more than half of teen fatal car crashes, but we can prevent these tragedies. Talk with your teen about staying safe behind the wheel. Remind them to follow the speed limit and adjust their driving for road conditions. Keep the conversation going and be the driver you want your teen to be. It's not just good parenting, it's a matter of life or death.
Top of the second inning coming for the Yelm Tornadoes, leading 5-0. And now I have a 31. It's not on my. Let's see. Now wait a minute. Who's the batter? I have Farrell next, and then Choate, who is actually on deck. So I'm believing that Allie Choate is going to come back. She walked in the first inning and scored a run. It is, so it'll be Choate, Moore, and Els due up, at least initially. So in essence, the Tornadoes batted around in the first inning to go up 5. So Alex Walters still out there as a pitcher of note for the Highclimbers. 5-0 Yelm, the leadoff hitter. Top of the order, Allie Choate. First pitch, shows bunt. That one off of a couple of shoulders. Boy, that smarted. Umpire took it, brunt of that one. So the question is that a ball or a strike? I'm thinking it's a strike. He's okay. So it was actually going to call it a ball. Wow. All right. So 1-0 pitch to Choate, leading off the second inning for the Yelm Tornadoes. There's a strike. 1-1. Next pitch. Bunt shown, ball's foul. So that's 1-2 for Choate. $5-0. Yelm all over the Highclimbers here early on. This is an undefeated team, and I can see why. Everybody went through the plate in the first inning. There's a hit. That one's going to roll to the third baseman. Meacham will pick it up, throw over to Evans, and that's 1 away. Or nope, she was safe. Excuse me, that's not 1 away. Excuse me, that's 1 on.
Moore.
So Moore is the batter. So 1 on, nobody out, and Moore is the batter. She walked in the first inning. And I'm sorry, Choate is over at second now. First pitch is about a ball. So Moore's pitch. Waiting for the pitch, I should say. Runner in scoring position. That's the Choate over in second. There's a hit that's going to drop in just over the head of Meacham. Motoring her way in and scoring will be Choate. and play still run, and actually more will come in. So that'll bring up
second baseman, Jaden
Els, who was hit by a pitch in the first. So 2 in here. Nobody's out. First pitch to Els is a strike. I gotta update my scoreboard here. All right. So the 0-1 pitch to Els. High. Ball 1. 1-1. Next pitch. That's ball. 2-1 the count. Nobody on. 2 in. Nobody out. Els is the batter for Yelm, leading 7-0. And takes ball 3. 3-1 is the count. Next pitch on the way. That's a walk. So that'll be 5 walks given up
left fielder, Carly
by Walters. That brings up Nelson, who walked. So 1 on and nobody out. A strike on that first pitch from Walters to Nelson. So 2 runs are in. Next pitch, swing and a miss. So Walters is ahead on this one. 0-2 on the board, as long as it's 0-1. I've got 0-2. Next pitch on the way, that it batter, so Nelson is on. So 2 on, nobody out. And that will bring up Andrea Schweier. She was also pitched, hit by, she also walked into the first inning. And a strike 1 call there. So runners at first and second. Nobody out. 2 runs are in here. There's a swing and a miss there. Runners are going, so the runners do advance on that strike 2. 2 runners in scoring position now. As Els is on third, Nelson's on second. Schweier has a 0-2 pitch. I swear she had one before. Okay, there's a pop-up. Heads up. That one's out of play. Delay here in action is Walsh needs to adjust her headgear there. So it's still 0-2. To Schweier. Pitch is low. She swung at it. She's going to go. Ball is, there's a throw over to first. And a runner to score. Nope, they're still going out there. So we do add another run in. And let's see here. Not really sure what happened there, but another runner did score for Yelm. So 3 runs are in, still nobody out. And Suarez on first. Cutler is the batter for Yelm. First pitch ball. Next pitch on the way. That's ball. 1-0 in the. Let's see, we base runners. Second and third. Papa. So 1-1. 1-1 is the count. Nobody out. Second inning. Runners on second and third. There's a hit. And 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. So 2 more are in. And that makes it, oops, that's 5 is 4 runs in here in the quarter, or in the inning, and it's 10-0. Yelm.
Haley Brown.
That brings up Haley Brown. Nobody out. 5 runs are in this inning. Strike 1 is called. There's a hit that's kind of like a foul. So it's 0-2 to Brown. Next pitch on the way. There's a hit that's going to go right up the middle. Reisler will come get it, throw it to second. We have another base hit. So we have nobody out and 2 on. 5 runs are in. And Gubser is the batter. She had a double in the first inning. Pitch, strike. So 10-0. Top of the second inning. Yelm all over Shelton here this afternoon. Next pitch. That's ball. 1-1. Hyder and back to the top of the order are due up unless there is a miracle here. Because there's 2 on, 5 runs in, nobody out. Ball 2 called there, 2-1. Next pitch on the way, there's a swing and a miss. Strike 2, 2-2. Next pitch on the way, there's a pop-up. That's looks like it's playable. Yep, it's going to be foul. So count remains 2-2. 10-0 the score. 5 runs are in this inning. Nobody out. And strike call. That's the first strikeout of the game for Walters. So 1 away.
Savannah Hyder.
And Hyder is the batter. Savannah ended the inning in the first, last trip up. She takes ball 1. So they have 2 ons, runners at the first and second for the Tornadoes. They have 5 runs in here in this inning, as they did in the first. Strike a little high, but just enough to get strike 1, 1-1. Choked is due up. She's on deck, but the batter now is Hyder. Swing and a miss there. Strike 2. 2-1 the count.
You got plenty of time. Take a better look at it.
Next pitch on the way. Reached out. Swatted at that one foul.
Can't go home yet.
Still a 2-1 the count. 1 away, 10-0 Yelm. 5 runs are in. Top of the order. Due up after Hyder. Pitch on the way, that's out. The runners are going to advance a base. So 2-2 is the count. So runners in scoring position. Brown's on second. And Cutler is on first, I believe. Pitch on the way, swing, and another strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts for Walters. So we have 2 away now. And that brings up the top of the order. And batting around is Allie Choked. She had a base hit and scored a run earlier in this inning. Pitch on the way. And ball 1 is called. 2 away, 5 runs are in, 2 on for the Tornadoes here, top of the second inning. They're leading 10-0. Top of the order and batting around. Batting for the second time in this inning, Allie Choke takes ball 2. 2-0. The base hit earlier in this inning was walked in the first. Next pitch on the way. Ball 3. Actually, the runner over on third is Andrea Averos. So the 3-0 pitch. And that one's loose, and another run will score. And that will bring up Moore for a second time.
At bat number 15, shortstop Mackenzie Moore.
6 runs are in here in the inning. 2 out. And the bases are loaded, and that'll be ball 1. I'm sorry, there's a runner at second and third. So we have 3 balls here. Looks like. There's a swing.
Longer back.
So 3 and 1 here, 2 outs. 6 runs are in, 2 on. Runner at second and third. It's very difficult to see because the climbers and the tornadoes have same colors. And it's a walk. Moore's on again. She's reached each time. She walked to the first. She hit a base hit earlier, and now she walked.
Second baseman, Jaden Els.
So that brings up Els. She was hit by a pitch in the first inning and walked earlier, scored a run in this inning. Swing on that one. They're going to call that a strike one. A half swing, I would say. Bases are loaded. That's ball 1. Next pitch on the way, that one was low. Ball 2, 2 and 1. Walters did have 2 strikeouts before the last 2 batters walked. And that's another high pitch. Ball 3, 3 and 1 to count. To Els. Next pitch on the way. And that's another walk, and that brings in another run.
Nelson.
Brings up Nelson again. And it's now 12 to nothing. Nelson was hit by a pitch and walked. It's ball 1.
Come on, Alex, you got it, kid.
Next pitch on the way. That one's hit. So 1 and 1 is the count. 3 on, 7 in here in this top of the second inning for Yelm. Next pitch. There's a hit that's going to drop in for a base hit. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And the inning stays alive with a couple more add-ons here. Still 2 outs here. And it's now 14 to nothing.
You have to get your Hello Kitty sewing machine out, Dave.
There's a hit first pitch. It's going to drop in again. And everybody's safe. So that will bring up Cutler, who had a single in the earlier in this inning. And he struck out in the first. We do for a mercy. There is a mercy rule, 10-run mercy rule. However, you have to get to 5 innings, I believe. This game is pretty much out of hand, but pitch on the way. That's high.
Here we go, Alex. You got it, kid. And then she curls over the legs up, so she's only 18 inches long, so then she looks like holding a ball, like a soccer ball.
On the ditch, dirt, I should say. That's 2 balls. So 2-0 is the count. Runners every base. Sacks are full. Colors the batter. And there's another hit by pitch here. Another run comes in. Still only 2 out here.
Number 2, Adriana Viveros.
Brings up
Red bat, number 17,
17.
Haley Brown.
Brown for the second time. She did have a hit earlier in the inning. And that's a ball on the first pitch to Brown. Next pitch, there's a swing and a knock foul. So 1-1 is the count. Highclimbers will be in play tomorrow afternoon. My information says they're playing at MCRA. I hear that they are going to play here. We'll have to check on that before the end of the broadcast here. And the next pitch is a ball. So 2-1. So 2 out if you're just joining us. Yelm leading 15-0. We're in the top of the second inning. This is let's see here. Another wild pitch here. So 3-1 is the count. Next pitch. And another run walks in. So it's now 16-0. And the batter.
Catcher, Taylor Gubser.
And Gubser comes up for the second time in this inning. She struck out. She's the one of the 2 outs in this inning. And her second trip to the plate. And that pitch, I don't know if that just got away from Walter or just slipped out of her hand. 1-0 is the count. Next pitch. Ball number 2. 2-0 is the count. 2 out. Bases are loaded. Still top of the second inning. 16-0. 11 runs have scored here in this inning. Next pitch. Let's pop up. Is that playable? It is. And finally the out goes as Julie got under that one. So we head to the Highclimber half of the second. but it's been all Yelm, 16-0. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
If you're interested in how our local government works, MasonWebTV, powered by HCC, gives you the opportunity to watch our elected officials in action. Every Monday, you can watch the Shelton City Commission. These live broadcasts air at 6 p.m. on the first and third Monday of each month and at 2 p.m. on the other Mondays. However, you can watch the City Commissioners online at your leisure or tune into a rebroadcast on Hood Canal Communications' local channel. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only place to find this type of in-depth coverage.
I have a one. Got a little bit of kick to it.
Houston, do you copy?
Well, we're waiting for the start of the bottom of the second inning. Highclimbers due up here is Meacham, Walters, and Gooley. That's Manny Meacham. I'm sorry, what am I doing here? Oh, Alex Walters and Taya Gooley. This will be the second tip to the plate for the Highclimbers. We are in the bottom of the second, 16-0. Now you're seeing that right, 16-0. The Yelm Tornadoes are very impressive. First pitch is actually, I'm sorry, we got 27. Oh, that's 27. Supposed to be Meacham.
Yeah, third baseman Matty Meacham.
Yeah, Meacham. So we do have, I don't know what that pitch was. Next pitch is a strike. I believe it's 1-1. Next pitch. Strike 2 there. One and two. That's what I thought. 1 and 2 is the count here. Second inning action. Shelton Highclimbers for 1, 2, 3 in the first. And it's 2 and 2 to Meacham. Keller having quite an afternoon when she can get out there. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and down goes Meacham. One away. So I'll bring up Alex Walters for the Highclimbers.
Alex Walters.
Pitch on the way, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That one swung on and knocked to right towards my face, it looked like. 1 and 1. Next pitch. Swung on. That one is popped up, but it's heading foul out of play. So 1 and 2. On deck is Taya Gooley. One away, nobody on. Bottom of the second inning, 16-0 Yelm. This is the Shelton Highclimbers up. Pitch on the way. One's in the dirt. 2 and 2.
Go back, Z. Taylor's got your target.
Next pitch. Outside, 3 and 2. Full count to Walters for Shelton, trying to get something going here. So they've got a big hole to make up here. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. So down goes Walters. And 2 are away. And Teaguli is the batter. Gee, swings the first pitch. 0-1.
Number 1, Teaguli.
Next pitch. Ooh, that was quick. Got a little piece of that one, but strike 2 called. He's got some speed on that pitch. Wow. So the 0-2 pitch. That's a ball. It's just a little low, I believe.
Gotta protect here, gotta protect.
So 1-2. The count. 2 away, bottom of the second inning, 16-0. Yelm leading Shelton at bat. Strike 3 called, and 1, 2, 3 go the Highclimbers in their half of the second. We head to the third. Still all Yelm. 16-0.
If you are interested in how our local government works, MasonWebTV, powered by HCC, gives you the opportunity to watch our elected officials in action. Every Monday you can watch the Shelton City Commission, while you can catch the Mason County Commission every Tuesday. These are live broadcasts, but you can also watch them online at your leisure or tune into a rebroadcast on Hood Canal Communications local channel. MasonWebTV, powered by HCC, your source for local information.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
So we're headed to the top of the third inning. Yelm all over Shelton here. And it does look like we have a new pitcher. And Teaguli will get the nod now. And she's going to face Hyder, Choate, and Moore. Some roster moves. So Gui will be the pitcher for the Highclimbers. There might be some roster moves here for the...
Leading off for the Tornadoes. The first time we bat today, number 7, Kayla Drack.
Actually, it's going to be Kayla Drack. So Gui gets a new batter here. It'll be Choate and Moore. So it's all in Yelm this afternoon, 16-0. And Dract is the batter that Gui will face first time. Pitch. It's ball 1. Next pitch on the way. High, ball 2. 2-0 to Dract. Drat's junior, a utility player for the Tornadoes. Next pitch, she'll swing at that one. She'll knock that one off the first baseline foul. So 2-1 the count. Next pitch on the way. That's a ball. 3-1 the count. Next pitch on the way. Popped up. Foul. Out of play. So still actually 3-2, excuse me. Next pitch, change up. That'll be ball 4, and that'll be a walk. So 1 on, nobody out. Top of the 3rd inning. And that'll bring up the top of the order. Alley Jote. Shows bunt, bunts one, nice bunt, picked up by Gooley, throws over or misses Evans, and the runners are going to get an extra base out of that one. So Drat's over on 3rd, and Choke is on 2nd. So that will bring up a Moore. Mackenzie Moore, the batter. And Moore walked twice and had a hit in the set early in the 2nd. 16-0, and a little bit of change here as some discussion is going on. As Coach Goldsby wants to get something changed in her lineup. See if that gets passed along to the crowd here. And we're back to Moore. Two on, nobody out. Top of the 3rd, 16-0 Yelm in control. First pitch, swinger, goes right up the middle. A run will score. One more run is in. And 2 runs will go in. So 2 runs are in, and Moore gets a base hit out of it. Actually, they're only putting up 1 run. So 17-0. Strike called. That's to Ells. So they're only going to give him 1 run on that one. I saw 2 cross the plate. 0-1, that one rolls in. So 1-1. Let's see here. We have runner on 2nd, and that is it. Next pitch. It's popped up. Had a play at 3rd base. So 1-2 the count. Nobody out. Top of the 3rd, 17-0. I'm pretty sure 2 runs are in here.
One more, Taya.
But it's 17-0 right now. Runner in scoring position. That is Ells. I'm sorry, it's Moore over on 2nd. Ells is the batter. And Moore's going to make her way to 3rd now. Should be 2-2. Yep, 2-2. Next pitch. That one's knocked foul. 3rd base line.
Come on now. Let it travel, hit it back up the middle. Come on, kid.
Next pitch. It's another hit off the 3rd base line. Consistency here. So 2-2 remains the count. One run is in here, nobody's out. One on. Next pitch, popped up. That one's still a foul ball there. 2-2. Still. Well, still making adjustments on her helmet. She settles in. Here's a 2-2 pitch again to Ells. That one's popped up. That one's playable. And Meacham gloves that one, so one away.
Left fielder, Carly Nelson.
And that brings up Nelson. She walked, hit by pitch, and had a base hit. First pitch is a ball. So 1-0. Moore is over on third. Next pitch. That one's hit right back up the middle. Goes by a couple of Highclimbers. Gloved by Razzler in the outfield and thrown into Garrick, but another run is in. Actually, that they finally had the 2. So that's 3 runs in this inning. And the first pitch to the batter this time is Schweier. Is a strike. Next pitch. That one's hit to the center field. On the run is Razzler. She'll catch that one, and 2 away.
Number 23, pitcher, Kaylin Cutler.
And Cutler's the next batter. She's hit by a pitch. She had one hit and struck out. So we have 2 outs and only have 1 on there, so it's 2 away, excuse me. 2 out. One on. And Cutler is up. She'll pop one over our head. So 1-1. Next pitch. That one's slipped out of Bowie's hands. Oops, that's supposed to be 1. Excuse me. Be 2-1. Next pitch. Lowest ball 3. 3-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a strike. Looks like it says 2-2, not 3-2.
Hey, stay disciplined now.
That one's high. Actually, it was 3 balls. So another walk issued. There's a courtesy runner for Cutler.
Back for the first time today, number 3, Sierra Brown.
And let's see here, we have Sierra Brown out.
Look good, Taya. Hunt seat.
And she takes Ball 1. 1-0. Next pitch. That was way inside, a little high, ball 2. Next pitch, that one's hit right to the Evans. She can't glove it. She'll go get it and can't get to the. Nope, they did get her over on first. So Brown is down, and that does end the inning. Well, 3 more runs added. It's 19-0. We head to the bottom of the third. All Yelm.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Emerging science indicates access to high-speed internet during the school years can lead to positive outcomes, including, but not limited to, streamlined acquisition of data, academic achievement, career advancement, satisfying relationships, cuter children, joy. Our scientific conclusion? Call now and get the HCC Internet and Voice Bundle for the everyday low price of $44.95. Call today and save.
Bottom of the third inning, the Highclimbers have a lot of ground to make up here. 19-0 they trail. And they're going to send up Razzler, Walsh, and Evans, assuming that's the lineup here.
At bat, Taylor Coleman.
Actually, no, they did change it here. Taylor Coleman is the batter. Pitch on the way. Strike called. Well, we have 1 strike. I think we have a ball in there as well. Next pitch. It's a ball. Is it 1-1, 2-1? Guess it's 1-1. Not showing the count here and out on the board. That one's knocked foul. So 2-2. That's what I thought. There we go. So 2-2 to Coleman. Next pitch. Swing and a miss, and down it goes Coleman. So 1 away for the Highclimbers in the third inning. And that brings up it's not Walsh. It should be Walsh, but it's not Walsh. 24 is the number. And it takes ball.
Catcher, Malia Walsh.
Well, that's Walsh. That's interesting. Pitch is a little high. So 2 balls, no strikes. So I guess Walsh is wearing 24 today. I guess she is. So it is Walsh. As an 2-0, actually 2-1 now. 1 away. Bottom third. 19-0 Yelm. Shelton at bat. And ball 3 called. 3-1 the count. Balls, 1 strike. 1 down. 3rd inning action. Swing and a miss. So the count is full to Walsh. Megan Evans is on deck for the Highclimbers. Next pitch. And Walsh is on base. First base runner the Highclimbers have had in this game so far.
Number 5, Megan Evans.
So Megan Evans is the batter. After Evans. Looks like it's going to be Garrick. At least it's the top of the order. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 called. And strike 2. 0-2. Ball 1 called there, 1-2 the count to Walsh. I'm sorry, to Evans. Walsh is on first. Next pitch, that one's hit, but foul off the first base line. Still 1-2 the count. 1 down, 1 on for the Highclimbers here in this inning. First base runner they've had this afternoon. They really haven't had much time at the plate. That ball's free. Walsh is going to make her way over to second. And that makes it 2-2.
Come on, Bugs. Taylor's got your target.
Strike 3 called, and down goes Evans. Brings up Garrick with a...
Laura Henry.
Nope, it's not Garrick. And this is Laura. I have no idea. So Laura Hedry, I don't have her on my list at all.
Let's go get a
And she takes ball 1. Make it ball 2. 2 away for the Highclimbers. Henry, that's who it is. Laura Henry, excuse me. Strike 2 called there. Strike 1 there, excuse me. So 2-1. And a ball called. 3-1 for Henry. Next pitch, that one swung on and hit, but hit foul. So the count goes full to Henry. Pitch on the way, swing and miss, and that'll do it. So the Highclimbers get a base runner, but leave her over on second. That's Walsh. And we head to the 4th. All Yelm, 19-0. We'll be right back with the fourth inning.
living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
So we're in the fourth inning, top of the fourth inning. Yelm on top 19-0. The Tornadoes, it looks like they're going to send up. Groups are dragged and choked in this. Walsh a little late getting out there. So we're going to get Gooley, get a couple more warm-ups on camera here. And actually, no, let's see here. Here goes, yes, it's Goopser. And this is the top of the fourth inning for Yelm. Goopser, let's see here, should have doubled in the first, struck out in the second, flat out in the second. And now she's batting here in the fourth inning. Taya Gooley, the pitcher for the Highclimbers. Malia Walsh, the catcher, and the first pitch is hit. Trying to dive for it was Alba, gets by her, rolls to Ayala, and we have a base runner for the Tornadoes. And that brings up Tract with a runner on first. Nobody out. And Goopser will make her way over to second. And that pitch was a ball, was it not? Next pitch on the way from Gooley. High. Oh, ball two. Runner in scoring position for the Tornadoes. Next pitch is high, so 3 balls, no strikes. Nobody out, 1 on. That's Taylor Goopser over on second. Next pitch in the dirt, that's a base, and Goopser is going to slide in over third. So runners at the corners. And that brings up top of the order, Ellie choked. Swings at it, knocks one over. Evans can't get to it, knocked it down. But these, well, there's a base hit for Choate, and another run scores. It's now 20-0. And the batter is Moore for Yelm. First pitch was a ball. Next pitch is swung on and right into the glove of Meacham. So that's out number 1. Next pitch is to, that's Els. She knocks one. And we do have a out in the outfield, so that makes 2 away. Got to run over here. And that will bring up Nelson. Runners at first and second, 2 away for Yelm. They lead 20-0. First pitch was a ball to Nelson. Nelson has been on each time she's been at bat. She's 2 hits, a walk, and was hit by a pitch. And high on that second one pitch, but it does catch the shoulders. Strike number 1, 1-1. Really eyeing in for the sign. Tornadoes have runners on first and second. There's a pop fly. It's out to left field. Goes up against the fence. Ayala will throw it in and throw it over to first on the relay, and I believe 2 runners scoring. If 2 runners are in, this makes it 22-0. And Schweier is the batter. She takes ball 1. Next pitch, swing, and a fine drive foul up third baseline. It's 1-1.
Focus and get us a hit right here.
Pop flies playable. And it looks like Alba will grab that one, and that'll do it for the Tornadoes in the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th, but still Yelm 22. Shelton nothing.
What do you think it would be like to teach? Chances are, you have no idea. Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, proving that greatness can be found in everyday places, and that you don't need to be famous to be unforgettable. That's what it's like to teach.
Emerging science indicates access to high-speed internet during the school years can lead to positive outcomes, including, but not limited to, streamlined acquisition of data, academic achievement, career advancement, satisfying relationships, cuter children, joy. Our scientific conclusion? Call now and get the HCC Internet and Voice Bundle for the everyday low price of $44.95. Call today and save.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Yelm 22, Shelton nothing. The Highclimbers are heading to the plate. Leading it off, it looks like it's going to be Erica Ayala. And she struck out in the 1st inning. Highclimbers only had 1 base runner, that was Walsh, in the last inning. Pitch, low, and ball 1.
Number 15, Erica Ayala.
And let's see after. I'm not sure who's due up next. First pitch goes over. It's gloved by Els, throws over to Schweier, and that's 1 away.
Tournaments at the Rack is next Thursday and Friday, and we're going to play at 3 o'clock on Thursday.
So the batter for
The Rack districts is in Springfield. And the league tournament's Thursday,
At
Friday.
bat number 7, Chloe Goldie.
let's see here. Chloe Goldie is the batter here.
And then the next day, we'll probably play again.
And she takes strike 1.
And then the following week is a Friday, Saturday at Sprinker. And if we win the league,
Swing on that one and a miss.
playing at noon on
Strike
Friday.
2. Turn that guy off. Love to listen to the crowd conversations. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. And down goes Goldie. So 2 away. And that brings up Maddie Meacham. takes ball 1.
Third baseman, Maddie Meacham.
Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss by Meacham, so 1-1. There's 2 down here. Next pitch is a chopper. It's going to be gloved by Els, just tossed over to Schweier, and that'll do it for the Highclimbers. 1, 2, 3, they go. In the 4th, we head to the 5th. Still 22-0. Yelm.
Hood Canal Communications, connecting you via broadband, video, and voice. Are you unhappy with your current Wi-Fi or internet service? Why not try the locals' choice, HCC? For a limited time, get $15 off any new broadband connection for 4 months. Save more. Add IPTV for half off. Some restrictions may apply. Happy Wi-Fi, happy life. Call or click today, 360-898-2481 or hcc.net. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
I lost my mother to a drunk driver. She taught me to be kind and good and strong. Be a positive force in a sometimes cruel world. I want to do everything I can to keep Washington a beautiful place. For my children, for your children. Become a Washington State Trooper.
So we head to the 5th inning. Yelm all over Shelton this afternoon, 22-0. I believe it'll be Cutler, Sierra Brown, and Gooser due up for the Tornadoes. Gooley still the pitcher for record or in relief for the Highclimbers. And Walsh is again taking, it needs a little extra time to get her gear on as a catcher. Let's see here. As I mentioned, Highclimbers in business tomorrow. They take on Olympia tomorrow, and they return to South Sound Conference action on Friday at Timberline. Next week is the South Sound Conference tournament at the RAC Regional Athletic Complex in Lacey. So let's see here, 23, yep, Cutler, Brown, and Goobster are due up for the Tornadoes here. Keller had a hit in the 2nd. She was hit by a pitch also in the 2nd. She walked in the 3rd, and she struck out in the 1st. Now in the 5th inning, faces Gooley. Just takes the first hit and whacks it, and Allball will throw it over, and a little high on that pitch.
Number 23, their pitcher, Taylor Cutler.
And Cutler is going to make her way over to 2nd after the errant throw. So 1 on, nobody out, and Sierra Brown is the batter. Well, she walked the last time she was up. Believe. Pitch takes a strike. Strike 1. 0-1. Cutler's in scoring position over on 2nd. Next pitch on the way. That was a ball. 1-1. Next pitch. High, but got a piece of it. Strike 2 called there. To Brown. So 1-2 is a count. Nobody out. 1 on for the Tornadoes. Next pitch. That one swatted into left field. Got Cutler. Actually, it's not Cutler. It's going to be Rosso over on third.
Taylor Gubson.
And the runners at the corners, and Gubson is the batter. First pitch is ball one. Nobody out here for the Tornadoes, leading 22, yes, 2-2 to nothing. Runners at the corners for the Tornadoes. Pitch on the way, a swing and a hit out of play up the first baseline, 1-1. So he had a double in the first, struck out in the second, popped out, and also in the second had a base hit in the fourth. Now they're at bat here in the fifth, with runners at the corners. Swing and a grounder is going to be picked up by Alba, I believe. And now the runner will come in, one score, and on that looks like Brown is over at third, so another run is in. And still nobody out. It's now 23 to nothing.
Kayla Dratt.
That brings up Dratt. Dratt has walked both times she has been up today. Swing at the first pitch, so it's now 0-1. Nobody out. Runner on third. Runner on first. One run is in. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. So 0-2. Runner stay. Next pitch, low, gets away from Walsh, and makes her way over to second. So 2-2 is the count. To Dract. Strike three called there, so one down for the Tornadoes here in the fifth inning. Two runners on, however, brings up Allie Choate, top of the order. Followed by Moore. Pitch, strike one called there. Next pitch, last swing, it'll be gloved by Carrick, throw over to first, and she'll get Choate, but on the play, runner does come in to score. So another run is in, that makes it 24.
Number 15.
Nothing but
Mackenzie
2 away.
Moore.
That brings up Moore. 2 down. There we go. Catch up on my scoreboard here. And a foul ball is there, and there is one other one in. Nope. No, that'll be out. She's out. So we head to the bottom of the fifth. It's now 24 to nothing. All Yelm.
Other TV providers force you to sign a long-term contract. Then you're stuck with years of second-rate service. Hood Canal Communications delivers stunning HD, plus bundled savings on super-fast internet and home phone, with no long-term contracts. It's all backed by an exceptional team of local service professionals. No contracts, no nonsense, just great service. Don't get stuck with a contract. Visit hcc.net to learn more.
Do you think he's on his way? He doesn't even know that we're here. Is he okay? Please tell me he's okay.
Laura.
Okay, try to call him again.
There's no signal.
Try!
Nothing's working.
Well, just
Everything's
try.
down.
This is so bad. He's out there by himself.
Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov.
And we're back here at the Highclimber fast pitch field. 24-0. All Yelm this afternoon. This is the bottom of the 5th inning. Last chance for the Highclimbers due to the mercy rule. Got to get 5 in to make it an official game. This game was pretty much over by the 2nd inning, as Yelm just dominated, batting around the 1st. Everybody batting around nearly twice in the 2nd. And Gooley came in and settled things down a bit. But Walters is going to lead it off for the Highclimbers here in their half of the 5th inning, trailing by a bunch. Got to get some base runners out there. They've only had 1. That was on a walk. As Cutler has pitched quite a game, and she shows that she can do it with another strike on the first pitch. Gooley will be next, looks like. Next pitch on the way. That one's fouled off. Strike 2. And it'll be Coleman, I believe, after Gooley. Walters 0-2. Makes it 1-2. Let's see here. Walters struck out in her other at-bat. It's kind of the way it has been for the Highclimbers here. Next pitch is ball 2, so 2-2 to Walters. I'm sure the Highclimbers would at least love to get 1 run here. Be shut out. Next pitch, swing, and down it goes. Walters. That'll bring up Taya Gooley.
Number 1, Taya Gooley.
Takes a ball 1. Taya struck out in the 2nd inning. And Coleman is on deck, and that'll be 2-0. Well, they haven't really posted that one. I guess maybe that one didn't count. Next pitch on the way to Gooley. Strike 1 called. I have 2-1. The board has 1-1. As a count for Gooley. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2, 2-2. 1 out. Nobody on for the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Their last chance to get something on the board. Next pitch. That one's high. Ball 3. Full count for Gooley. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and down goes Taya. So Coleman is the batter.
Number 12, Taylor Coleman.
Well, last possible batter here. If she does reach, Walsh will be next. There's a dribbler that's picked up by Elle. She'll throw it over to Schweier, and that'll do it. And that's the game, folks, as the Yelm Tornadoes just kind of dominated the Highclimbers tonight, 24-0.
Tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
We'll take a timeout. We'll wrap this thing up. Final again here, Yelm 24, Shelton 0.
Emerging science indicates access to high-speed internet during the school years can lead to positive outcomes, including, but not limited to, streamlined acquisition of data, academic achievement, career advancement, satisfying relationships, cuter children, joy. Our scientific conclusion? Call now and get the HCC Internet and Voice Bundle for the everyday low price of $44.95. Call today and save.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Well, that does it for us at Highclimber Fast Pitch Field. The Tornadoes from Yelm, they really kind of blow in here to take out the Highclimbers 24-0 in 5 innings. Highclimbers only had one base runner all afternoon, and that was when, let's see here, Malia Walsh reached a walk. And when was that? That was in the 3rd inning. Otherwise, the Highclimbers were just shut down by the pitching of Cutler. And that will pretty much do it for here. Final again, 24-0. And let's see here. The Tornadoes go to 17-0 on the season. The Highclimbers drop to 8-8 overall, 4-7 in the South Sound Conference. Next up for Shelton, they have an on-league matchup against Olympia tomorrow. I'm told it's at the MCRA, but I hear here that it's actually going to be on this field. They return to South Sound Conference action on Friday at Timberline. Yelm will host North Thurston on Friday. Our next game of the week broadcast is yet to be determined, but will likely be a game or two in the South Sound Conference softball tournament next Thursday and Friday. We'll let you know. Just keep tuned to MasonWebTV, powered by HCC, hcc.net/news, or here on the local channel. Thanks for tuning in. Yelm 24, Shelton nothing.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.